Hi guys, it's your Anfield Girl. And today, we need to talk about the biggest transfer disasters in Premier League football. Because some clubs spent insane money for absolutely nothing. Seriously, this season gave us everything. £100 million flops, players disappearing after 1 month, and transfers so bad, fans already want refunds. And honestly, some of these deals are almost impossible to explain. So today, we are ranking the worst Premier League transfers of the season. And trust me, number 1 is unbelievable. Let's start with Aston Villa. Avon Guessond arrived from OGC Nice for around €30 million. Not crazy money for big clubs, but for Villa, that's serious investment. And the problem? He just never fit. No chemistry, no impact, no confidence. Unai Emery gave him chances, plenty of patience, but nothing worked. 0 goals, 1 assist, and then loaned out by the end of the season. That tells you everything. West Ham paid huge money for Jean-Claire Todibo, and honestly, their defence still looked completely broken. 3 at the back didn't work. Back 4 still didn't work. The scary part? On paper, he looked perfect for the Premier League. Fast, strong, technical. But reality? Chaos. West Ham became one of the worst defensive teams in the league, and Todibo was part of the problem. Okay, this one feels insane. Everton spending over €40 million on Tyler Dibbling? What? And here's the worst part. David Moyes barely even used him. 14 league games. Then basically disappeared. 1 minute played after January. 1 minute! That is brutal. And honestly, it feels like Everton completely panicked with this transfer. Chelsea fans, please don't attack me for this. But £44 million for Jorrel Hato already looks very questionable. Yes, he's talented. Yes, he's versatile. But right now, he looks average at every position. And the biggest issue isn't even the player. It's the price. Chelsea keep paying superstar money for players who still look unfinished. And eventually, that catches up with you. This one surprised me, because I actually thought Milos Kerkez would cook at Liverpool. But wow, it just never clicked. Defensively, okay-ish. Going forward, really disappointing. And when you compare him to other top left-backs in Europe, the gap becomes obvious. Liverpool needed a title-level fullback. Instead, they got inconsistency. And for €46 million, that's rough. And now, we enter the really bad part. Because the next transfers? These clubs didn't just waste money. They damaged entire seasons. Tottenham spent around €65 million on Xavi Simons. And honestly, it already feels like regret. Different managers, different systems, different opportunities. Still no real impact. And then injuries, bad timing, no rhythm, nothing. This just feels like a transfer that never made sense. Wrong player, wrong club, wrong moment. This one isn't one player. It's basically an entire disaster class. Nottingham Forest FC spent huge money, and almost every signing failed. Ndoye, Bakwa, Doué, McAtee. Massive spending. Tiny impact. And the funniest part? The old players still carried the team anyway. That's when you know recruitment failed.
This hurts me a little,
Because I love Anthony Elanga. At Forest, he looked incredible. Fast, direct, creative. One of the best wingers in the league statistically. Then Newcastle bought him, and everything collapsed. His numbers completely died. Confidence disappeared. And suddenly, one of the most exciting players in England looked invisible. I still believe in him, though. Too much talent. Way too much talent. OK, this one will start arguments. But hear me out. Liverpool spending around €145 million on Alexander Isak? Massive risk. And the season became a nightmare almost immediately. No proper pre-season. Fitness problems. Injuries. No rhythm. And because of that, other attackers got overworked too. The whole structure suffered. Now listen, Isak is world class. I still believe that. But this season, the transfer looked like emotion over logic. Liverpool wanted a superstar statement signing. Instead, they got chaos. And number one? Honestly, this feels like football madness. Chelsea spending around €100 million combined on Alejandro Garnacho and Jamie Bino Gittins? I'm sorry, what? That valuation is absolutely insane. Neither player looked anywhere near elite level, and yet Chelsea paid superstar prices again. This is exactly why fans are frustrated, because Chelsea used to sign finished stars. Now, they collect expensive projects. And the scary part? This keeps happening. Again, and again, and again. So, which transfer do you think was the biggest flop? Did we miss someone? And honestly, who do you think can still recover next season? Let me know in the comments. See you at Anfield.